Welcome folks, another episode of the SDK show proudly brought to you by MacCoffee, Power You Now. Thank you Red Lounge and Bollywood Casino, our location partners. Today on the show we have, yes, I'll just tell you, did you know that we have our own Anubhav Garg in Kenya? So, it's not Anubhav Garg, but it's Anubhav Garg. Welcome, brother.
Hi, Shahid. How are you?
Good. Nice to have you.
Thank you.
I've seen you as a dancer. You're a brilliant dancer. But let's save that for later on. Right now, tell us who is Anubhav?
I'm actually, first and foremost, I'm a student at GSIU. I'm still studying. I act, I dance. I'm working at the same time at about 2 companies. They're both sister. And I'm actually, I'm a person who loves entertainment. In terms of theatricals, films. I love arts.
Oh, nice. That's nice. Now, I know you must be getting this question a lot of times. So what's the secret of your hair, man?
Well,
I need it more.
Trust me, Shahid, it's a good diet. It's a good diet.
So tell me about this a play which it's created a buzz. Everybody's talking about it. Promos are looking fantastic. What is a ray of sunlight?
A shaft of sunlight.
A shaft of sunlight. I don't know why I'm stuck to Ray because the guy behind the camera is called Ray. That's
okay.
So a shaft of sunlight. What is all this about?
So basically, A Shaft of Sunlight is it's an original script by Rajkumar Hirani and Vibgyor.
Wow.
Yes.
Rajkumar Hirani.
Yeah.
These are big boys. The guys of Lage 3 Idiots, all that.
PK, So it's mainly written by Vibgyor, and then it's been like inspired by Rajkumar Hirani as well. And it's a play that we're doing on the 9th and 10th of June at Oswald Junior High. And there are 4 shows.
Wow.
So there's a 4 and 7 on the Saturday, and there's 4 and 7 on the Sunday. Now, the original script was not a musical, so we have made it a musical.
Oh, okay. So you've given your own twist.
Yes, exactly. So we've given our own touches of the music to the entire play. And the best part about it is it's not controversial. It's fully in English. And it's suitable for all ages.
And you're the director?
I'm the music director.
Music director. So you're the one who's transformed it into music.
I'm not the one who transformed it into music, but when we sat down as a team at Vibgyor, we actually just ended up like thinking, well, like how do we add more flavor and how do we add more spice to the entire show? So we're like, okay, let's try making a musical. So when the idea of a musical came up, everyone was really excited about it. But the thing is, now because there's no music in the script, we're like, okay, how do we incorporate it into the entire thing? So we ended up sitting, we discussed, we came up with tracks and everything.
So you created your own scores and your own tracks and everything?
Not necessarily. We actually picked up music from the 60s all the way to the 90s. And we were like, okay, we want to do this music, but we're not just going to play it on the speakers or anything. We're going to actually get a live band to add their own touches and everything to the entire play. So when we came up with the idea, we were like, everyone was really excited about it.
The whole musical experience is going to be there with a live band.
With the live band.
Wow, that's fantastic.
And the best part is the music, it has a connection with the story, and it doesn't have a connection with the story.
And are we looking at it like Bollywood, Hollywood, or both?
Bollywood, old Bollywood music from the 60s.
Wow, so it's like a whole journey.
It's a whole journey, exactly. So when the play actually starts, you're going to be taken through an entire journey with the music, with the characters in the play, and with the storyline. In fact, that's another thing at Vibgyor. We just love doing, one of the questions that we've been getting a lot is why A Shaft of Sunlight? No one's ever heard of it. Why do you want to do it? When Vibgyor started, we were like, the only things that we want to do and are going to do from henceforth is stories that we love telling. And this was a beautiful story. Again, to mention, not controversial, about
So why don't you tell us a bit about the story?
Okay.
You can, in a nutshell, obviously you can leave the surprises.
Yeah, definitely.
Tell us what it is so we can come and watch it, of course.
So basically, it's a story about a Muslim lady in a Hindu household.
Okay.
And
young, old?
It's a pretty old household.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, the thing is that in all the chaos, in everything in Ahmedabad, a terrorist shows up at this house.
Okay.
And stuff from there just changes. I'm not going to mention whether it's positive or negative, but everything just changes. And it's a story that helps people to come together, to live together as one.
Okay.
And hence the name, A Shaft of Sunlight. For example, now if you, that's why the play is called A Shaft of Sunlight. Yeah. Imagine a dark room and you just end up poking like a wooden slab. Yeah, yeah. And the first light that comes through the entire thing, it's called A Shaft of Sunlight. Yeah, yeah. And it's the same thing in this play. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Monique. I'm a fitness trainer. I'm a kickboxing trainer and a personal trainer. MacCoffee, white coffee, 3-in-1. It is easy and fast to make. In between clients, I can make a cup of MacCoffee, white coffee, 3-in-1. And it's only 15 shillings. MacCoffee, power your now.
Putting up a play like this, of this caliber, how difficult has it been, or how easy has it been?
Well, it's not easy at all. Yeah. It's very, very, very difficult. But as long as you have the passion and the drive for it, you just pull through for it. Yeah. Especially in this country.
Yeah, yeah. So what are the biggest challenges you had?
Well, the biggest challenges are, number one, getting sponsors.
Yeah, yeah. Finances.
Yeah, finances. Because theater, like one thing about this country is that theater is dying. Yes. And we want to make that effort to keep it alive. Yeah. But it's not easy to keep it alive if you don't have the support of a lot of people. Yeah. So that has
especially a financial banking.
Exactly.
Yeah, backing. Yeah.
Exactly. And that's the thing, like in this industry, especially in Nairobi, it's very difficult to survive. So we're still looking for all the support and, you know, all the funds and everything. Not even just funds, like just the word of mouth of like the play and everything. We're looking for all the support in like from anywhere in this play. And that has been one of the major challenges. Number two, casting. Casting was not easy at all, especially when it comes to the actors, when it comes to...
Especially this one only has like 6 characters.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's the thing.
You have to pick the best.
Exactly. And not just the best, but the people who actually fit the certain role. Yeah. Because if a specific person doesn't fit the specific role, that person won't be able to convince you that he's playing that specific character. And it's likewise with the musicians as well. Like, if you get the wrong instrument, like first of all, getting instrumentalists in Nairobi is very difficult. Yeah. And the thing is, like, getting the correct instrumentalist to come to actually work together as a team and to actually set up that music and like bring it out as to what you expect it to be. These have been quite like difficult challenges, but again, like with the name of God, everything's fine. We just keep pushing through and pulling through.
Yeah. Amazing, amazing. That's pretty cool. So in terms of the talent we have in Kenya, what's your take on that?
We've got a lot of talent in Kenya. We've got a lot of untapped potential. But what tends to happen is because of the nitty-gritties in terms of like people don't get to hear about specific plays. People are too demanding about specific things. Like for example, at times for a play we'll get actors who'll be demanding insane figures. And at a point, even though they're phenomenal, we have to tell them, I'm sorry, we're sorry, we can't accommodate that. And so there is a lot of talent in Kenya. Some people don't even get to hear about the audition calls and the advertisements. So there's a lot of talent, but it's very untapped. There's a lot of untapped potential.
So at the moment, it's like who you know, what you know, because I agree with you. There's a lot of untapped talent, and a couple of people will not even know that this actually took place.
Exactly.
And that's what we need to make sure everybody gets a reach to this.
Exactly, and that brings me back to like the first point, support. Like the best way of support is word of mouth. It travels like a wildfire.
True.
And that's what we're aiming for, to get all the support from everyone that we can.
So those are your actors. What about musicians now? Tell me something about your musicians.
We've got a good team of musicians. Yeah, we've got.
You being a musical director, you play instruments?
A few, one or two here and there. Yeah.
Modest, huh?
Yeah, no.
We'll see you in action on stage.
It's always good to stay grounded. Yeah. We've got some really talented musicians. We've got people who are very experienced in the industry, and we've got people who are very new to the industry. So we've got it's basically an array. Yeah, and they're old people, they're young kids, it's a combination of talent from all walks of life.
So if you had to say what genre is the play, you'd say it's a musical.
I'd say it's a musical because it is a musical. But at the same time, it's got like this elements of comedy. It's got these intense moments. It's got these light, happy, feel-good moments.
So it's a balance.
It's a balance of everything. And the best part is, it's a very natural script, and we hope we portray it that way.
No, I'm sure it will come out pretty well. So much hard work has been, and the buzz has been created. People are talking about it.
Hopefully.
Just curiosity is there as well. And now tell me, what is your main expectation from the play itself and from the audience?
Well, we hope that they like it. That's number one. Yeah. We hope that they do encourage people to actually just talk about it and like spread the word about the shows. We expect people to buy tickets. That's one of the main things.
No, I'm sure they will. They have to support it, you know.
Yes, so
especially I believe it's for a good cause.
Exactly, it's actually for charity. The entire play is being done for charity. So at the end of the day, we're not making a penny out of it.
True.
And we like it's all a passion. It's just all a passion.
Amazing.
So we expect the audience to like it. That's our expectation. We hope that.
So 9th and 10th of June.
Yeah.
4 to 7.
4 and 7.
4 and 7.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. So 4 o'clock and 7. I mean, how do you manage to pull off two in a day?
Well, you see, the thing is that we have to actually place them at strategic times during the day. And the thing is that there is a break in the middle, so the actors are not that tired, they get their rest and everything. But the reason we have to put them at these timings is because the audience is the most comfortable.
The availability of the audience,
at coming on these timings.
So as Vibgyor, this is your first play?
Yeah, this is our debut as Vibgyor.
Okay.
Yeah, so Vibgyor, it's basically a new company. That we've just recently launched. And we just actually had auditions for actually this play and our hopefully future productions. Yeah, and we're actually 4 members at Vibgyor. There's Kunjan Dolakia. There's Hinal Tucker. There's Sahil Gada, who's currently in India. And there's I.
So, bro, we wish you all the best as Vibgyor. Your first production being A Shaft of Sunlight. We'll all be there, guys. You guys should come together, get together. Let's support it out. The theatre is literally almost dying in Kenya. These guys are making an effort. Putting a play of such calibers is tough. It's tough. It requires a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of talent. You need to put everyone together, and it's an amazing thing you're doing. Especially it's all for a good cause. We wish you all the best, brother.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And we will see you on stage.
Hopefully. Thank you.